15% of the world's population is persons living with disabilities who encounter disability-based discrimination, which has adverse effect on their accessibility to transport, cultural life, and other social services. This leads to mental, physical, and emotional abuse by society, resulting in them feeling isolated, rejected, and abandoned. We took a survey in one of the community schools as well as a hospital right here in Lusaka, and this is what they had to say concerning people with special abilities.
Many of the times I'm asked to comment on the incidence and prevalence of rape amongst the epilepsy patients who we see. And my comments have always been that though we have not had a study or research on such cases, but we do see them in our practice, in the clinic setting and also in the ward setting. And the other thing we should do as clinicians is to do a research to find out the incidence and prevalence of these cases so that we intensify the awareness and also look at justice. When these people are caught who have done that and they are taken to court, what law is there to incarcerate this person who has abused a patient? So that also should be done. And then we should work with the police, we should work with the judiciary to see that this thing do not occur in the community. Thank you.
We are discussing disability and GBV. In most cases, disability has been alluded to the fact that they are not given attention as it should be. Gender-based violence in terms of disability has somehow been neglected. People that are experiencing disability do not access facilities where they are supposed to report for GBV. For example, a person with a hearing impairment has to go to police where sign language is not practiced, has to go to Ministry of Health where sign language is not practiced. So as that barrier, one is unable to report anywhere and remain just home, suffering gender-based violence.
Students who are vulnerable and they're also victims of rape, and because of their status, they cannot interact well with their friends. They also have low self-esteem and their performance in class is really bad.
Advocating for zero discrimination for persons living with special abilities through accessibility to inclusive and quality education, empowerment, inclusion of sign language as compulsory course in all schools in our country, Zambia, an effective monetary system to monitor progress of children who are born with special abilities into adulthood. Remember, disability is not inability. Because of this, persons with special abilities are crying out for guidance. They are crying out for comfort. They are crying out if there is a way out of their dilemma. And above all, they are crying out for peace and justice.